Hi, this is my little video and invitation from Buster Keaton and Penelope to invite you to think about coming in person to the Fall Intensive. In the Fall Intensive, we do animal communication, we do animals in transition, death, dying, and beyond. We do energy healing for animals and more. But if you came, you could sit with Penelope and she would love on you, or you could have Buster Keaton purr in your lap. And aside from that giant skill set, you would make an incredible group of friends. You would have a whole new tribe. Now, of course, Penelope gets rambunctious while I'm trying to talk seriously about the Fall Intensive. Anyway, you would end up with a whole new group of people. And it's a very weird time because here we are, everything's winding up again into not a shutdown, but just another weird round. And I think the one thing that we know is normal is that things are weird. And I think if we just accept the weird and move forward, we're gonna be all the happier for it. So in accepting the weird, if you wanted to come to the Fall Intensive, you could do it by Zoom. I just pointed to my computer as if you're gonna be in the computer. You can do it by Zoom, and I can tell you that there are people that have done it for the last, let's see, spring a year ago, fall, spring again, and now fall. Is that right? Yeah. I've lost all sense of time since the pandemic. So anyway, there have been a few times that we've done it by Zoom and in person. In fact, actually, there has been the first spring was completely on Zoom. Then we had 10 people in the room. The last fall, and then spring, and then this fall, we're going to have a limited amount of people again in the room, and we will have a lot of people on Zoom. What happens is we have people, we have lots of teachers, so that in Zoom you can do little rooms. So we have as much teacher hands-on breakout room activity as we would in person. And so, if not more, I assign just a few people in a pod to a teacher. And so it's very hands-on, it's very fun. In the animal communication portion, you know, you're in the appropriate group where you get a little bit pushed on the one hand because there's other people that are good, and on the other hand, you're not in such an advanced group that you're intimidated. You learn medical intuition. You do readings with each other. It's just a lot of fun. And then in the animals in transition, death, dying, and beyond, we do a lot of communicating with animals that have crossed over. We look at how to hold space for people, for and with people going through it. We talk about that state of grace, and we just really move through what it's like to be an animal communicator helping someone. So even if you're a veterinarian, I've had a lot of veterinarians come to the class and say that they wish that I taught this in vet schools. If you're a groomer and you have to help someone, but you could actually help them then with a message. If you're a pet sitter, that all of these professions, this is a great skill set of being able to go above and beyond. And maybe you are not any of those things and you just want to learn how to be able to be at peace with it. This is a wonderful, wonderful class. And then the energy healing for animals, it's very fun because we also play with energy fields, and I've adapted every one of the exercises that we do in person to Zoom. So some people do it in the room and some people do it at home. Anyway, that's how it goes. And then you meet lifelong friends, people that you will be with for the rest of your life. I have so many, there's so many examples of people that are now friends because they came together for this one thing, the Fall Intensive. So I hope you'll consider coming, whether that's on Zoom or in person. And if you are considering coming in person, there's a limited space. And we're kind of just adding up the people now, so you might want to reach out to us ASAP. Anyway, I hope to see you either way on Zoom or in person for the fall intensive.